Why do we do the lights and the concert feel and all the stuff, the crazy stuff we do in this place? And here's the reason. It's really simple. People like concerts more than they like church. Christians do too. We just lie about it. And there's somebody sitting in this room, like, man, this feels like the concert I was at 2 years ago, except I was stoned. Well, I was more stoned then than I am today. Welcome to DCC. Right? Yeah, you can clap for that. Connection point, familiarity, relatability, cultural relevance, right? Why we use movie clips from secular movies, yes, even R-rated movies. Why we use all the video we do, same answer. Hey, why is our building designed like it is? That's a good one. It's intentional. It's like, it looks like you just kind of threw it together. No, we didn't. It was intentional, right? Hey, ladies, give me some grace here. Here's why our building's designed the way it is. Because most churches, when you walk in them, it feels like you've walked into the ladies' department in a department store. It's true. It's true. And men run away. Men run away. But think about it. Raw steel with rust on it. On purpose. Yeah. And wood and stone and fireplace. Big stone fireplace, right? Lots of giant screens. Lots of television screens. The only thing we don't do is give your man the remote. This place has man written all over it, right? Why do we do that? Because men are flocking out of the church at an alarming rate. And that shouldn't be. Why do we do everything we do in this place? Paul says this. He says, to the Blue Oyster Cult fan, I became one. To concert fans and concert goers, I became one. To movie watchers, I became one. To Broncos fans, I became one. Yeah. He didn't say Raiders, Chargers, or Chiefs, right? Paul can't even say that, right? So to Broncos fans, I became one. Why? Yeah, we're going to get to that. But here's the thing. If I'm going to be relevant, I got to be relatable to people in the world around me. Now, you know what most often gets in the way of our ability to do this? Our church preferences. It's a bad thing. Church preferences, we all got them, right? You hang around this thing, you slip into this thing called church, you keep coming back, and all of a sudden you've got your opinions on what church should do and should not do and should be and should not be. We all do. You don't have Bible verses to back you up because really the Bible doesn't say much about how we do church other than everything should glorify God. But so you don't have your Bible verses, but you believe what you believe because grandma believed it, her grandma believed it, and pastor said it, whatever, and your opinion's just the right one. And so we've got our preferences on music style, kind of music, song lyrics, certain artist, lighting. We got instruments like organs, okay, cowbell, definitely not. So. We got our opinion, we got our preferences on that. So we should kneel during this part, sit during this part, stand during this part. There should be a cross on top of our building. We should dress a certain way. Worship leaders should not have colored hair, should not wear hats, and should wear shoes. And Christians should not have tattoos, and they shouldn't break those silly little cups after communion. We all have our preferences. Now here's my question. Is it wrong, or is it just your preference? See, I got mine too. We all do. If you're like, oh, I don't like the way this feels. If you're struggling with this, let me say this to you because it helps me. Maybe it'll help you. I want you to imagine right now for just a second. I want you to get in mind the person in your life who don't want anything to do with church. The person in your life that you love and you care about really don't want anything to do with church. It might be your 25-year-old son or daughter or grandson, granddaughter, your fiance, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your best friend, somebody like that. You got that person, they're just like, screw it, I don't want anything to do with church. Got them? Now, here's the question. I want you to imagine they come up to you one day and you're talking and church gets mentioned and they're all saying, all right, okay, shut up. I'll go with you just one time this Sunday. Now, let me tell you something about that moment in your life. In that moment in your life, your preferences won't matter one single bit. It won't. You won't be thinking, man, I hope I like the music this week. And I hope they don't play that rock and roll. Right? And I hope Wade wears shoes. Greg covers up his tattoos. And yeah, I hope I like the mess. You're not going to be thinking about that. The only thought you're going to have is, I hope sometime during this experience this morning, my friend's going to look at me. That person's going to look at me and say, thank you. This is helpful. This is good. And I want to come back. See, above all else, what you want in that moment is for this experience to be relatable and relevant for them. Nothing else matters. Nothing else matters. Your preferences don't matter. You're not even thinking about your preferences. All that matters is this place is safe, this place is comfortable, this place is relevant, and this place helps them bump into and experience Jesus. That's all you care about in that moment. Now, so if that's true for the people that we know and love, why isn't it true for the people we don't know yet too? Come on, it is. And that's why we do every single thing that we do in this place.